What's going on YouTube? It's Toby A here with my first go-karting video here at Houston Karting Complex. Just here with the practice run with my friend Chris. He is the one to my left. He is the one wearing the red shirt. He is about a second to two faster than me on this track, given the day. But the day isn't really to race him. It's just a practice session, just to get a couple of laps in, practice my own lines, and try overtaking people without touching them in preparation for league night. So as I come out of the pit, warm up my tires a little bit, and then full throttle all the way through the back straight. I kind of take it a little bit wide here as usual. There's not really much else to do, but go through the chicane, dab the brakes, turn in, try to manage a slide. I went a little bit wide there, but it's okay. It's all right. I still carried my momentum pretty well. And the goal with this track is just to make sure you manage the slides and carry your momentum everywhere. But far down in heaven, I was wide there. Jesus. But it's okay. My excuse, tires were cold. I don't have any grip yet, but it's okay. Turn 4, hit the apex on the nose. Turn 5 is really tricky, so you can see I'm sliding a lot there, but if you really get turn 5 right, you'll slide a little bit, but then you'll just power all the way out through there. So through the next chicane, go to turn 7 and turn 8. This is where it's a bit challenging. You have to get this right if you want to get a good time, because it'll kill off at least half a second to a full second if you get it wrong. So turn 9, well, I was very, very wide there, but it's okay. It's all right. First lap is in the dustbin because the tires were cold. Now, as you can see, there are plenty of people that are going on the opposite side to my left, and my goal is to catch all of them. So dab on the brakes again, turn in, manage the slide, carry the momentum. I didn't really do that too great, but it's okay. I'm still getting the hang of the kart and putting some heat in the tires. So go ahead, feel a little bit cleaner through turn 3, but it's all right. Little by little, I get the hang of this car. Typically, it takes me about 2 to 3 laps before I really start to get the hang of the kart. And you can see I clean up a little bit better later on. So here, I just was well wide. My excuse was that guy distracted me by going off. I should have just been looking where I was going, but I don't know what happened there. But here we go. We're going to continue into turn 7. Same thing as I said. Hit the apex right there. I was a little bit shy of it, but it's all right. And you can see how quickly I caught up to him. I typically would like to wait after turn 9 and turn 10 to overtake, but I didn't want to let the other people get too far ahead, so I just cut in front of him. I'll call it the dive bomb of today, and chased this guy down. So he's already got the chicane, and I'm shortly right behind him. I'm gonna try to brake a little bit later, turn in, a little bit wide again. It's all right, still carry momentum pretty well. The most important thing is to make sure you carry your momentum out of corners, because that will help your top end. So I just give this guy a nice clean undercut. He was well too deep into the brakes there, and he turned it very late. So on to this next 4. This guy, he blocked the apex, so I just went around him, went in. These guys look confused, so I just went around the outside. That guy on my left, number 7, he just blocked him cleanly. So I said, well, I'm just go through the outside, thinking that he'll probably go wide here. And no, he did not. He blocked my apex there. And he left the inside open to turn 8, and I took it. Yes, I will take the inside if you leave it open. Turn 9, got it right on the dot. Carry momentum through turn 10, and we're out. And see the goal here is to make sure you carry your momentum out of these corners. It's absolutely critical. You have to carry your momentum. Same thing here. Look at this. Came in very, very wide there. Far down hill. That was horrible. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know. Maybe I got a little bit too ahead of myself, but it's okay. The goal is to practice. So now look at this. Boom. Right on the apex. Carried it out perfectly. I should have done that in turn 2. But anyway, we're going to continue. Turn 4. Boom. Right on the apex. I'm slowly getting the hang of this kart down. Get that turned in. Boom. Right on the apex of turn 5. See, I am on a roll. Look, 3 corners done properly. And look how fast I caught up to this guy. So I'm going to take him on the outside, try to undercut him. Perfectly done. On the apex. He didn't take my inside there. I left it open, so I went for it. Kept going. And now, turn 9. Oh, sliding. And I just turned in a bit too early there. You can see I shake my head in disappointment because I turned in well too early there. But it's all right. And we're going to turn ERS on because there's nobody on the track, at least for a good lap. So the rule of this track is if you don't have anybody in front of you, at least for the next lap or at least half of a lap, you can turn ERS on. And if you do not know what ERS is, look it up. So now look at me fly through these corners, just absolutely flying. Nobody can do anything but just watch in amazement as my glorious driving. You know, you have to be at least a corner ahead vision-wise just to catch up with what you're doing and make sure everything is timed perfectly. So as you can see, I'm catching up to somebody, so the stewards give me the flag and I have to slow down right here. Oh man, that was really good. But hey, you have to be fair to everybody else. You can't stay in with your ERS on forever. So coming through turn 8 once again. This looks mighty slow in comparison to before, but it's okay. We'll still catch him. Turn 9 taken properly, turn 10 taken properly, and watch how quickly I catch up to him. I've relaxed my arms because it's time to chase another victim down. So through the chicane, dab to the right, dab the brakes, turn in, and boom, right on the apex and carry that momentum out. See, I love it when I do it properly. I love it because you catch up to people so fast. Same thing here, boom, right on the apex, carry the momentum out. Look how close I am to him. 2 corners later. And here we go, boom, 4, done. And what happens here? If I die in heaven, I don't know. Jesus is Lord. I just botched that corner completely. I think I got a little bit too ahead of myself, but it's okay. So I'm gonna try to take him on the inside, but he blocks me, which is all right. It's all right. You know, it's a defensive move. And then he just misses the whole corner completely, spins out and then nicks me, which is all right. Until I find out that something's wrong with my kart. So unfortunately, I would have to bring it in as a tire burst. And that will conclude my first go-karting video. Thanks for watching. Till next time.